Yes.
Beep! Oh, look, it's a cake. And look, it says price adjustment. We're gonna come over here. You're gonna click functions. Come over here, closed checks. See how their name is Perez? Oh, look, Perez, online order. Click on it. See down here, it says, oh, the tip is $1. What you're gonna do, you're gonna grab a Sharpie and you're gonna write down $1 right here. Then, you're gonna take the tip, grab this big magnet boy here. This is where all of the cake tips go for the end of the whole day, okay? Not for the whole day, for the night shift, okay? So we're not taking the tip out until the very end of the night when you're figuring out tips, okay? You're not gonna take it to the back door until the very night, till you're done figuring out tips, okay? All of them are gonna go right here throughout the end of it, throughout the whole day. Gonna go right here. Every time one prints out, right away, take it, write down the tip order, whoop, clip it right there. That's what we're doing for cake tips, okay? Then at the very end of the night, when you're figuring out your tips, you're gonna take your total of tips, subtract what the day shift got, right? Then you're gonna subtract what the cake shifts. And that is your total, what you get to take home, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Now, we're gonna move on to our new cash audit form. So, as you can see here, you guys know this, day shift tips go here, night shift tips go here. Now we're splitting it in half. This is where you put the iPad tips. We're doing this regular. This is exactly the same things we've been doing, right? So let's say if we get $20 in the day shift, and then let's say you get, within the, the total says 40, you're gonna subtract what day shift got, and y'all got 20, okay? That's staying the same, nothing different. But for the register, this register tips isn't necessarily it's not gonna reflect what you got to take home, it's reflecting how much tips you got within that shift. Does that make sense? So, for example, we come on the register, I can't show you now, but let's just say, for instance,
Why can't you show us now?
because there are no tips on there from today.
There's the $1.
$1. We're doing it on my paper.
Well, you still have to show them where to find it.
I will.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. Okay, so day shift, we got $20 during our shift, okay? Then, fast forward to the very end of the night. And let's say it says $54.23. That is how much tips that we've got all throughout the day, correct? Right? Because they all go through the register. So now you're gonna minus 20, and that's gonna be $34.23, okay? And then you're gonna subtract what you got from cakes. You're gonna minus cakes, so it'd just be $1. That means you guys get to take home $33.23, and that's what y'all get to split up, all right? But what we're just gonna write down, you don't have to write down the cake tips, right? Because we're just reflecting what we got from 5 to close. So, like I said, we started with 50, you subtracted 20, and then $34.23 is what you'll be writing right here for your closing tips. Hopefully that makes sense, because this is the end of the night tips are gonna include what you also got for cake tips, right? So whatever you write down here doesn't mean you're gonna take home that amount. That's just how many tips total from customers and from online orders and cakes. But we just wanna make sure that the cake decorators are getting their money, right? Getting their tips, and that we're not giving the cake decorators their tips and you guys taking the tips as well on accident. So that's why we're putting them over there. You don't have to take the money out to the very end of the night. So let's say, we're closed, right? So we're taking out tips for the night. Just go ahead and just start with tips, right? So $1. Take this, put it in the bag, put it on the clip, and then you go put it on the fridge door where we always put it normally. I hope this all makes sense for you guys. If you have any questions, please let us know. We'll also be going over it when you come in for your next shift leader meeting, but we just wanted to send out this video. We didn't want to text it.
They don't know how to find the tips.
And now I'll teach you how to find the tips on the register. So you go on the functions, reports, all report, just like normal, okay?
Just go to okay.
Yep. Don't worry about it, I know. And then you come down here and it says tips/grats payout. And it
Under
says
payment summary.
yes. And then right here, it tells you that's how many tips you have total from the
Opening till close.
Yep, till opening till close. And that's all from this, like just from the online orders,
And
cakes, everything that comes through here is gonna already be on here, right? So I know it's a little complicated because we have the iPad tips and the register tips, but this is just what we gotta do with this new machine. So hopefully that makes sense. And that's all, I think.